Like, the joke is that we're just trying to grow trees to create toilet paper for our grandchildren. But in places like this, working with the smaller family-owned operations, it's really nice because it feels like we're actually trying to build a proper forest.
We're not just trying to create a row-by-row plantation. We're trying to develop a new stand, a new forest. We want to emulate natural patterns that would have been on the landscape originally.
Spray Lakes has different specs on all the different blocks that we plant, and a lot of background things are factored into the equation. So when you look at a project, say there was 15 blocks across this area within the space of 5 or 10 kilometers, they wouldn't all be the same prescriptions for the blocks because we're trying to emulate basically what grew there first.
We reforest a block with seed that originated from a similar seed zone, which means geographical distance, spatial separation, all the ecological site characteristics, elevation, those things all have to line in. So you don't introduce a species or a seed from somewhere else that won't do as well on the site. So you're not trying to change the species mix on the landscape. You want to sustain it, you want to bring it along in a natural state. Planting is done, again, it's a little bit more complicated than just putting a tree in the ground. We have what we call obstacle planting.
We'll try to plant most of the trees on the northeast side of some sort of obstacle.
It could be a stump, it could be a bush, but something to protect it from that prevailing Chinook westerly winds that are going to dry it out. If we don't do that, we have a lot higher mortality. So if we want a healthy, successful outcome after planting, obstacle planting is key. So aside from the planting, we get that going. We also want to make sure that we follow up with some monitoring and survey work. And that's critical. We don't just do the work and walk away. We want to ensure that at the end of the day, we have a forest that's well established, it's survived the first number of winters, it's doing well, and it's met all the characteristics and objectives that we have for that project at the front end. At the end of the day, our reforestation and how we conduct our operations is all about sustainability. We want a forest that's going to be there not only for our own use today, but for future generations, and we want that forest to be healthy, vibrant, with all the same characteristics as we enjoy today.